Morning, folks. Day soap come to turn it this way. Wickham's Super Smooth Club Cola. Almost said it's club soda again. Boy, that's a bad thing. Anyway, it still retains its scent. It's a pretty nice soap. It's been one of my favorites for a while from Wickham's. I'm going to follow the shave up with Chiseled Face Cryogen in. Boy, I having a hard time deciding on this one here. Reason being is I have another aftershave I've really been wanting to get to, and I'll probably do that one maybe this week, maybe later this week. But it's a master aftershave, and it's a oud scent, and really anxious to give it a good try. Also went ahead and used a hot towel to the face and Proraso Preshave cream, as well as you can use this afterwards also. I just haven't tried that. I might do that later today, maybe. Haven't quite decided just yet. Got the usual suspects over here with the Crown King alum block, complete with rubber band this morning. And I'm still sporting the Quinn's Witch Hazel. That is rose scented. And got it whipped up here with a Semogue boar brush. There we go. I can smell the scent of the soap. So it looks like whipped up there in a bowl. It's this is it is moist, but it is also on the how can you say, the fluffy side. So we'll see how that works out today. Got carried away this morning whipping it up. And also shaver of the day. This is a straight razor I got from eBay. All it says on there is Solingen, if you can see that. That is it. That's all it says. And there excuse me, and there's nothing there on the other side. And the I think the width is supposed to be 6/8, I think. I need to measure it. I haven't measured it yet. That's what the scales looks like on the inside. And it looks like it has been repinned, but the scales kind of sort of look original. Not real sure. Go ahead and get started here. Put some water to the face here. I left some color in the background for us. I did tinker with the settings on the camera to see if I can get a better picture. Maybe it's not so dark. I mean, I've got as much lighting lit as I can. There's Tony. He's wanting in. He's been rather needy already this morning. All right, we'll see how this is going to work out. This brush, this is the first time using it on camera. It is not broke in yet. It does not feel scritchy. Not like I have some other boar brushes that still got considerable amount of scritch compared to this. This one here is pretty easy going. So if you're looking for a boar brush that maybe doesn't have quite as much scritch starting out, and give you some time to use it and slowly break it in without, in case you might say, having a whole lot of scritch. So far, I'd have to say Semogue is probably the name brand you want to go with. I have some Omegas, and if you were looking for Omega that is, I would go with the synthetic if you don't like a whole lot of scritch. The synthetic ones are pretty nice, especially if you're getting ones that resemble the, I think it's model 10098, the one with the big loft. You know, usually it comes in a red handle or black or solid color. Matter of fact, shape similar to this one here, but made out of, I think it's plastic. I could be wrong. I don't think it's resin. I think it's plastic. Right, I think I've got it pretty well painted on there. I've got enough lather in there for probably 3, maybe 4 shaves. I was just having too much fun. I haven't tried it out, so we're going to give it a try here. Oh, and my standby razor is a, let me grab it real quick. This is the push button style. There's two different versions of the contour. There's one that's push button like this one here, or there is one that is the flip top. And today I've got the push button. And is equipped with a gym, sometimes this slips my mind, Teflon coated. PTFE, I think is the lettering for it. Here we go. We'll get started here. Maybe. It will take a few shaves for me to get used to this. I think one of the things I forgot to mention is it does have some jibs across the top and on the bottom there, if you can see those. Blade length for me, it's going to take me a good moment to manipulate, get used to using a blade this long. When you first get a blade like this, and they say they're shave ready, like this one here, excuse me, whether it's to your taste or not, yeah. It is cutting hair. Not too sure. Seems to be a little tuggy. May have to take it to the straw, some paste, and see if I can get this edge to freshen up just a bit. To my liking, I guess you might say, is what I'm getting at. Nothing wrong with being picky, in my opinion. It's just that, when you're not the one honing it and knowing where to go and how to go with your blade, it's really hard to tell somebody. So I don't fault the person that put an edge on it, because the edge is there. It's just not to my liking. I'm going to have to give that just a little bit of thought. How I plan on. I get kind of concerned. Creases I got in my neck over there, I have to be really careful. I'll end up catching one of those creases and cut myself. Should say also, I am one of those shavers. I just shave with my right hand. Right hand is my dominant hand. That's the hand I shave with, and my left hand, I just don't trust it. I think I made it right on through there, didn't I? Consider myself lucky. I think see if I can come across there. Right there. I think I'm trying to get a pimple or something of the sort trying to come up right there. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if it don't start bleeding. There is just a wee bit of feedback with it. So far it's not too bad. It's a, how can you say, if this was a like a DE blade or a single edge blade, it does kind of have me looking for another blade. So I'm going to try to freshen this up before tomorrow's shave. See what I can do with it. I may not be able to do anything with it, I don't know. You can definitely shave with it, that's for sure. I can shave with it, but it's just not exactly the most comfortable. But so far, no nicks, cuts, weepers, and we'll wait and see on the irritation and whatnot. That would be the concern with a blade like this. My experience has been that I do seem to get, my skin gets irritated. It gets to be pretty unhappy. And most of the time it's on the neck area. The cheeks don't do too terribly bad, but usually on the neck. It's where it gets good and irritated. Once again, like I do with my Shave shaves, I'm just going to do I just do a 2-pass shave, and I might go across the green on the cheeks. Depends on, I guess you might say, how I'm feeling that morning. Since it's been a while. Shave with a straight razor. Might wait a moment. Yeah. Tuggy, but not to the point where it's bringing tears to the eyes. And it's always good when you're trying to focus and you have that going outside the door. But that is the family around here. Tony! That's pretty much how this household is. A lot of times, I try to get up early enough to get these shaves in, and sometimes it just doesn't matter how early I get up. I think I did whip this up just a little too fluffy. Alright, I think I made it through without getting any nicks or cuts or weepers. We'll see. Might have been something right there. I think that was more of a bump starting out with than anything else right down there. It's not really trying to gush or anything quite like that. Yep. See if I can't freshen up that edge just a bit more. It's a bit tuggy, at least for my liking. It kind of reminds me, makes me think the edge is just about there, but not quite. Like I say, I might be able to bring it on around. Try it again tomorrow. I'll take a moment and work on it. Been looking at strops again, trying to make up my mind which way I want to go. Probably going to have to do this in phases, maybe. Maybe I might just pull the trigger on both of them. Looking at the fire hose strop as well as a leather strop, a little bit longer than what I got. Give me more to work with. Yeah, I think that's what I'm want to get one that might be able to bring these edges around a little bit quicker and less effort, I guess you might say. This witch hazel feels like, I'm not sure, I know last time I mentioned aloe, but it almost feels like glycerin in there. It does have some pretty nice moisturizing properties. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to continue on at least with a straight razor. Don't know if it'll be this straight razor, but continue on with straight razors this week to see if I can't get the a good feel for it. At least one of them. It feels, it's not too terribly, it's not irritated, but it's I need more practice. That's what I'm getting at. And I kind of thought that maybe that this would be a good follow-up, anticipating me being out of practice with a straight razor, that I might need something to cool the face down. Actually, it doesn't feel too bad. My face feels pretty good. Right through there. I think that's more of a bump right there at the crease than anything else, but I haven't used this in a while and I've been wanting to. So you're going to see probably some shaves with aftershaves and soaps that are mixed and matched and don't go together, like this one here. Definitely can pick up the menthol, that what it does for the nose. Boy, it's just awesome. I think it went pretty good. Let's see here what. Looks like just over 16 minutes. Not too bad. Had a pretty good shave. Hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget, all the stuff you're supposed to be doing at this time of day. Social distancing and, all that cool stuff. At any rate, stay safe and smooth shades to you.